Hello YouTube, I am back with another video, and it's definitely a story time. I have a story time, and it's something that I would like to share with you all. It's a little emotional for me, um, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just explain how the situation happened. So the title of this video is about me getting scammed, and I'm gonna tell you why I got scammed and how I got scammed. By the way, that Kool-Aid good. My eyes look so droopy, especially my left one. And y'all, yesterday, after I recorded my first video, this is what happened. Like, I was on FaceTime, and then like I made a mistake and like hit my head up, well, my eye up against the microwave. But anyway, so let me just break it down, the story on what happened. It's just something that I never thought that would have happened to me, but it happened anyway. So let's just break it down. So for these last few months, I've been like applying for jobs on Indeed, because I feel like Indeed was like a quicker way. And you know that it is hard just trying to get a job, because most jobs require experience. You know, it ain't easy getting a job. You know, you have to. Then they want to waste your time interviewing you, then don't pick you. And I know it's a process, but I just be like, whatever. Like, come on. Like, I need the job. But anyway, so I had recently. I was just applying to so many jobs, and you know that. I mean, you think that it would be legit. You think that everything would be legit and not fraudulent. So I didn't too much pay attention to, I guess I didn't look too deep into every job that I applied to, because see, I was just applying, submitted my resume into Indeed. And so one day I was already at work, and I had received this text, and then there was like, I think I deleted that thread. I think I did. It was like, hey Justin, this is somebody, him, I guess this guy being a recruiter, this is somebody from Human Resources contacting you into this da 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 da. Do you have Google Hangouts? Said that you know, I found it quite odd that he was sending it through a text. But I was like, I mean, it might be legit. I'm like, because I was so ready to get like a job, like a new job. So I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I was like, do I really want to go ahead and install Google Hangouts on my phone? And I was like, and I responded back. I was like, no, I don't have Google Hangouts, because they asked me to have Google Hangouts at first. And so I told them no. I said, I don't have Google Hangouts. They didn't respond. I should have left it as that, but I was just so focused on trying to get a new job, I didn't care. So after that, I had went on and installed it, and I texted them back, and I said, I have the app now. And they said that I will be talking to the manager or whatever. So I had I had messaged the guy that the other person, I guess, had texted me to refer him to, and it probably was the same person trying to scam me. After that, I contacted him on Google Hangouts. He told me he was you know, the hiring manager, and he even told me that I would have to go through orientation. It was supposed to be a job through Philip Morris International Inc. $21 an hour, at home job, 5 days a week. I could do overtime if I wanted to. Um, I looked at the company, and it seemed legit, but I should have not only looked at the company, I should have looked at the person that was so-called messaging me. I should have looked up the name then. We went over all the steps with my name, my age, all that, and stuff like that. And then he said he'd give me 10 minutes to talk to the people in HR, human resources, to see if I'm hired or not. 10 or 15 minutes later, he confirmed back like, yes, and now you're hired, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, great. So I think it was that next day. First of all, he was giving me instructions on I'll be getting supplies for the job, and I'll be getting this, that, and the other for the job. I'm like, okay. A MacBook, supplies, just all kind of stuff that I was going to be receiving a check for. Now, honestly, y'all, I thought the check was going to be for my supplies. I got the check, and I took it to my bank. Matter of fact, he gave me instructions on what do I need to do with the check. So he gave me the check. Sent it to my address, and I was telling my grandmother about it. I told a couple more people about it. It was like, do you think it's legit? And I don't know why I didn't catch on and be like, hey, this shit something ain't right about this. But I thought it was really weird because some of the messages he was sending me through Google Hangouts was kind of weird. Sometimes he would repeat it again, and then on top of that, it was just like I never talked to him on the phone. Okay. So when he told me when he sent the check, he told me to take it to my bank and have it deposited to my account. After he had it deposited, he had me to go to a Walmart to make a MoneyGram and to send it through the quick 10-minute thing of the MoneyGram. I don't know how that works, but it's like, I guess they get the money within 10 minutes. So basically, he told me to send him $2,400. Now be mindful that I sent the money through my card. The next day, he had me to send $2,200 while I was at Walmart. I had to get up early in the morning. Well, I didn't have to. I'm just telling you guys what happened. Like, it was my mistake, but I'm just telling you all what happened when it happened. He told me to send him $2,200. Now, be mindful that MoneyGram charges you 44 and 48 motherfucking dollars to even send money. So half of that other money was coming from me. Out of my bank account. After that, I went over my aunt's house not long after that. And then, like, I was explaining to her on what happened or whatever. And then she was like, wait, why are you sending money? Like, she was like, I know you said you was going to Walmart, but you didn't tell me nothing about that. So I showed her the messages and told her about everything. And she was like, Justin, you got. My heart instantly, like, stopped. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you got. So we called him up from Google Hangouts. He answered the phone. He was trying to make it seem like everything was legit. No, you're not getting scammed. No, you're not. You can actually call them on Google Hangouts. And he picked it up. And he answered twice. And I asked him, like, is this a scam? You know, he's like, no, no, you have nothing to worry about. You're going to be talking to the, what, somebody from, I don't know. You're going to be talking to, somebody, the manager Monday, so you can receive your supplies. I want to receive no goddamn supplies. Man. So what I did that same day was I hurried up and took my rent money out of my account. I knew right then that I was gonna have to probably be liable to pay the bank back, but I was like, no, hell no, I shouldn't have to pay no bank back because hell, I didn't know that it was a scam until the last minute. So me being cautious and careful, I said, well, let me just go ahead and go to this bank Monday and let them know what's going on. So what I did, I called them up to have, put a hold on the rest of the money that was from that check. And, and I told them about the situation. Later on that morning, I had got to receive a call from the debt department. He was like, try to come up here. Because, that's a lot of money. Did you send the money? Why would you send the money? He just acted like he was my daddy or something. I'm like, okay, dang, I didn't know it was my mistake. It was a scam. I was following instructions because I guess I was looking at dollar signs. And I guess because I was just looking at how I was going to get a new job. I didn't know. But I didn't get a ding dong until the last minute. Ugh, it makes me look so goddamn stupid. So when I went back up, I went up to the bank, told them about the situation. They was like, what can you do? We can't put a loan on this amount of money. And he said, you can do this up front and then a payment plan. I said, no, I can't do that. I said, what I can do is I can do a payment plan on all of the money. I said, that's a lot of money. And then y'all, guess what? That same day, don't you know I got another check? This man was looking forward to scamming me again. If the bank was smart enough, they wouldn't ever cash that check right away because that's going to look bad on them. Whether or not the person got to pay back or not, that's going to look bad on them. So I told him about the situation. Don't you know these bitches trying to make me liable for all that damn money? This same man from the debt department calling me up. Have you figured out what you're going to do? You can see if you can borrow from your father, your mother, your people. What about your car? What about your job? How much you make there? First of all, bitch, don't try to act like it's all on me. Yes, I sent the money. But here's my whole situation. I didn't know. So I even went to the police department that day. They was like, we need a copy of the check and we need a fraud affidavit. I said, okay, I'll do that. Went up back to the bank. Showed them the second check that I received in the mail that the same scammer sent me. And I also tried to get a fraud affidavit. They wouldn't even give me a fraud affidavit because they was like, well, it's like you're at fault. It's like, yeah, you got scammed, but it's like you were a part of it, bitch. I even showed them, I made copies of all the messages me and the guy sent, copies of the check, copies of the receipts that I sent off. I had proof of every single thing, and you guys can't help me? And you trying to make me liable for all the money? And y'all have insurance on this money. The bank is going to have money regardless. Money, you're going to always have money. Y'all can really pass this and waiver it. But then he's like, you think we're going to waiver that much amount of money? Yeah, okay. But you can't expect nothing too much from me when you find out how much I really make. Or if I'm telling you how much I make and I'm telling y'all what I got, I can't do nothing but give you a payment plan. Because I'm not going to let you take nothing from my check because I'm going to make sure it don't happen. So me and this man has been fighting back and forth on his phone. Called me, warned me about some goddamn money. Well, I got to have this up front. I said, well, you ain't getting nothing from me. So what I did, I called the president. President was kind of saying the same thing. But fast forward until now. Just a couple days ago on Thursday, I went back up there because I was like, oh, hell no, I'm finna get some justice with this shit. Because number one, you ain't finna garnish my wages and you ain't finna fuck with my credit. So I said, you know what? In my mind, I was like, let me go up here. Because they've been worrying me the hell about this money. We've came to the agreement, finally, something that I've been trying to do. That, the debt collectors can't do anything if they see me making payments. And so the president was like, well, if you try to do 100 every 2 weeks, they'll be fine. Bitch. That's what I've been trying to do the whole motherfucking time. But y'all trying to act so like y'all want this much up front. Okay? And yeah, I know it's a felony if it's $500 or more, but I'm really not at fault. It's like I'm at fault, but I didn't know, so it's really not my fault. It was the scammer's idea. Anyway, so now every 2 weeks, I got to try to come up with at least $100. That way, can't nobody do anything if the courts or the law get involved. I'm just trying to get this off my back. Thank God that I'm even making money to pay that off. I wish I didn't have to pay these people off. But let me just tell y'all, this scammer name is Ruber Elwes. Yes, Ruber, last name Elwes, Elwes. Don't be the next victim. I'm letting all of y'all know, don't fall for the trick. Make sure you look up everything because he is on the Consumer Fraud Federal Trade Commission website, all that. Don't fall for it. It's very, very easy to fall for. I should have looked more deep into it. Don't be the next victim. That's a story time that I want to share. That's something I never fall for again in my life. I'm going to try to just stay to myself, be more careful because everybody's out for some money because these are some hard times and some people would do anything to get it. This scammer ain't trying to, don't care if you affect a child, a teenager, a grown-up, an older person. You just out here just taking money from people. And you will pay for what you did. So I sent him a message the other day. I was like, bitch, you got 24 hours to send me a legitimate ass check. Oh, he read it, but he didn't respond. But you'll get yours one day, bitch. You most definitely will. I'll never let that happen again, y'all. Now it's all on me. Now I gotta try to keep my ass out of trouble. Now I gotta try to prove myself and keep myself on my toes because of this bitch. And because of something I fell for. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to share that with you all for story time. I don't have time for the bull crap. I'm all about my money and I'm working on me. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't be the next victim, please don't.